Hey everyone, it's Shanice and Wines, your business expansion coach as well as strategist. Welcome, welcome, and welcome to another educational video by me. By me. I always love sharing business tips, ways for business owners to grow, ways for business owners to expand, and that's what I want to share with you today. I want to talk about you expanding your current business tips. Expanding your expertise in order to expand your revenue, using what you already know, using what you already do, and growing it. A lot of times we get stuck in one specific branch of business. And if you know anything about me, you know that I use the tree analogy in order to teach you how to diversify your business and how to expand it. So let's use the tree analogy today. Okay. So if you think about a tree stands strong in the ground, right? And as it grows, it develops different branches that feed into the bark, that feed into the main source of business or of the tree. Okay. So you can see where I'm going. So you, as a business owner, you know what you know, you do what you do, right? Your main branch of business for you represents the main thing that you do. Okay, the main product that you sell, the service that you offer, the main thing that you do. That's where your expertise lies. So if you, let's say you're an event planner, or let's say you run a business that is in the food industry, or let's say you're a real estate agent. Those are things that you do. Those are things that you know. But what happens when the person who comes to you and they have been watching you shine, they've been watching you grow, they have watched you expand, and they want to learn from you? They want to learn how to do exactly what it is that you do. They want someone to teach them. They want someone to educate them. They want someone to equip them with the necessary skills, the ideas, the systems that you have been equipped with in order for them to build something similar. Does your mindset go to, you know what, I'm not teaching no one else how to do what I do? Or do you go to a mindset of, okay, let me give them this information for free. Let me share this for free. Now, at the end of the day, you can, give away for free whatever it is you want. Okay. That's totally up to you. But there will come a time where you can create a branch of business that expands your expertise and it begins to share and educate people on what you do. So you may be like, okay, Shanice, what are you talking about? So let's take the real estate industry. You are a top realtor. You are doing amazing in your industry. People are watching you. They've watched your journey. They've watched you shine. They have watched you grow. They see you selling homes. They see you doing your thing. And now a newer real estate agent or someone who's been in the industry comes to you and they may not be doing as well as you're doing, and they want to know, they want to learn from you. They want you to teach them how to get in the market and sell $1 million homes. They want you to teach them how to generate the revenue that you've been able to generate. They need someone like you to help them expand their business. So after a while, after a lot of people keep coming to you, that should be a clear sign for you to know, you know what, maybe I should develop a branch of business where I can help other business owners do what I do. And that becomes more of a B2B relationship instead of a B2C. So B2B is more business to business. Now you develop a branch of business that expands your expertise, where you're able to teach, coach, and consult other business owners and teach them how to do what you do. That is an giving type mindset. That's an abundance type mindset. It's a blessing type mindset. You don't mind giving away. You don't mind giving in order to educate. You don't mind. You have an abundance mentality where you're like, you know what? It's enough out there for everybody. There's enough for her. There's enough for him. There's enough for him. You know, I always share with people. So as a business coach, I do a lot of coaching other coaches. I have other business coaches that are in my coaching program who do what I do. They're not me, okay? But they do what I do. I'm not going to ever turn them away because I love what I do and I love empowering and coaching other business owners that desire something more. So I know what God has for me is for me. So I'm not worried about me coaching other coaches because I know what God has for me is for me and I'm not in competition with anyone. I am in, guess what? Guess I'm in my own, like I compete against my best self. So, me coaching other business owners, other business coaches, teaching them how to develop coaching businesses, teaching them how to develop consulting businesses doesn't bother me. I don't mind sharing my expertise because what God has for me is for me. Okay? So, let me take this back down your lap. Are you, if you're a real estate agent or no matter what it is that you do you plan on being in front of B2C, business to customer, forever? Or do you want to get into a place where you're offering a branch of business, where you're offering services and you're teaching other business owners how to do what you do? And guess what? Now you're getting paid for it. Expand your expertise. Expand your expertise. How many of you are watching me and you just have one branch of business where you're selling that one specific product or that one specific service and you haven't expanded your expertise? Remember, people are watching you and they want to learn how you do what you do. They want to. So when they come to you, what do you say? What do you say? Well, for the business owner who desires to expand your expertise, now you can say, you know what? I have a course that will teach you how to do exactly what I do. Or I have a coaching program or consulting program where we can work in a group setting or we can work one on one and I can teach you exactly how I do what I do and teach you how to do it successfully. Expand your expertise. The reason why business owners or businesses fail or they don't reach the level that they should reach is because they're operating with one branch of business. But in order to scale your company, in order for you to generate six figures, what about in a month? How about let that sit on your lap? Let that blow you away. Six figures, then you have to learn how to diversify. You have to learn how to create more visibility, and you have to learn how to expand your expertise. So let's go back to the example that I was sharing. We're going to stick on that one example as a real estate agent. So now you've built an amazing B2C business where you're working with your customers, you're selling homes, you're doing your thing. And people are watching you. You're shining. You're earning revenue. You are just blowing it up. And other real estate agents want to learn how to do exactly what it is that you do. What are you going to do? What I would suggest you do is expand your expertise. And why not create an additional branch of business that will help you share what you do with others, but also allow you to capitalize on it? How about that? So not only are you selling your houses and doing whatever else you're doing with homes, but now you've developed a branch of business where you're teaching, you're educating, and you're serving in a different capacity. Expand your expertise. Expand your expertise. Okay? Use what you know and what you do to create additional branches of business and additional branches of revenue for yourself. Don't fall in the area of just having one branch of business. And when that branch does not succeed or it's not the right season, then your revenue is affected. So I'm not telling you to create another business. I'm just telling you to expand your business branches. Okay. So then you're like, okay, so, now Shanice, you have, coached this real estate agent on how to, start to educate others to do what she does. How does that work? There are systems and strategies that go with it. First and foremost, you have to find out what exactly your audience wants. So the people who's coming to you, what do they need? What do they see that you're doing that they want to mimic or they want to do? Okay? Once you find that out, then you can create um, a piece of framework that you can use in order to educate them, in order to teach them. Let's say the real estate agents that are coming to you, they want to know how to sell $1 million homes. So why not create a course around how to speak the language in selling $1 million homes? What type of visibility is going to be needed? How does their business foundation need to be set up? Everything that creates, you know, that allows people to see what it is that you do, teach them how to do that in that course. So then you're like, okay, Shanice, so how do I create the course? You know what? That's a great question. And that's something that I would be able to teach you in order to get that branch of business up and running. Don't just sit on your gifts or think that you can only utilize your gift in one area or one way. You can utilize it in so many different ways. And let's say, you know what, you do the course and now you got people saying, well, Shanice, I really want to work with you individually. I really want to work with you individually. Can you hold my hand and teach me and walk with me? And can we have calls and can we do this? Then you can develop an additional branch of business where it's more of a coaching type consulting. So now you have a course for people who don't need you. Now you have coaching and consulting, and you still have your initial product and service. Now you have expanded your expertise. Now you have expanded who you be. This is the season for business owners. This is the season for expansion. This is the season for all business owners to take advantage of what has been offered to you. Take advantage of the opportunities and expand you. Like, don't just sit in one area. Grow you, expand you, become better at being a business owner. Grow and become great. If you're great, become amazing. If you're amazing, become outstanding. And if obstacles get in your way and things may not look like you want them to look, you have employees and they're driving you crazy, or your customers are driving you crazy, it's just a bump in the road. Keep pushing and keep pressing. Keep pushing and keep pressing. Those business owners that have gone before you, that have expanded, that's, doing amazing, where their business is on autopilot, people know who they are, it's because they expanded their expertise. And then also, as you expand your expertise, make sure you're on as many platforms as possible so people can see you and they can see what you do. How else will you get picked or chosen, or your products and services be purchased? You have to learn how to expand you. This is the thing at the end of the day. You don't know everything. There's always someone out there that knows more than you, that's doing better than you, and that can grow you. Expand your expertise. Expand what you know and what you do in order to expand your reach. Because when you develop those additional branches of business, so understand, I'm not saying develop a new business. I'm just saying expand the current branches of business that you have in place. When you do that, you grow your visibility, you grow your reach, you grow your leads. Leads become customers. Customers lead to revenue. So as you're listening and you're thinking about your business and how you can expand and how you can grow, make sure you click on the link and learn more about where you're at in business. Okay, I have a quiz that's out there called Business Expansion Quiz, and it's in the description. Click on the link to find out where you're at. Are you in the category of new business owner? Are you a growing business owner? Or are you an expanding? Because once you can identify where you're at, the next step is identifying where you need to go. And one of the areas may be you're leaving money on the table by not adding an additional branch of business into play. So take the business expansion quiz, share it so you can begin to understand exactly where it is that you need to go. And then as you take the quiz, make sure you check your emails because some emails come with it to help educate you, teach you on your next steps, teach you on the areas where you're leaving money on the table. And then if you wanted to schedule a session for you and I to chat, there's a place in the emails as well as on the once you get your score for the quiz, there's a place where you can schedule time for you and I to chat. I'm telling you, the best business owners, they invest in their development, they invest in their growth, they invest in their next steps. Expand your expertise. This is Shanice and Wise. I just wanted to come in and drop some business tips for you, for all my business owners that are watching, that are listening. Know that you are greater than where you're at now. And what does that mean? That means that God has so many more additional things in store for you, that you don't have to be limited to where you're at right now. Okay? His vision for you is so big and it's so great that if you really consumed all of it, it would blow you away. He wants you to expand your expertise because there are so many people out there that are connected to you. And when you play small, you get small. But when you play big, you get big. And it's all about playing big the right way, making sure your systems and your strategies are set up for your business to last longer than you do. This is Shanice and Wise, your business expansion coach and strategist. Be sure to take the quiz. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. And remember, it is meant for you to expand your expertise. Have an amazing day.